reality.
Want to know something underrated?
This bad boy.
PlayStation VR 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane. Oh my god, I'm literally right next to the ground. Look at that. There's no... Oh man, you can't describe it. This thing is insane. And look through the whole thing. Look at my shoes. Okay, this is ridiculous. Look at that. Oh man, that really makes it feel queasy.
Welcome. I know what you're thinking. I'm way off base here. It's going downhill. PSVR 2, I don't want it to go downhill. I want it to go uphill. I want it to be on top of the gaming spectra. I want it to be the thing that everyone has and we can all use together. That's what I want. I want this to be good. I want it to continue to be good because it is good. But really, the best game for this is Gran Turismo at the moment. Now, the first thing I want to kind of address is what is PSVR 2 for? What are we doing with it? Are we walking around the forest in VR? Walking? Is it for climbing trees? Is it for potentially, I don't know, playing saxophone in VR? Or maybe it's for twerking, VR twerking. I think I have an answer though. And that answer, what is PSVR 2 for, is for one thing and one thing only.
What is virtual reality?
PSVR 2 is for cockpits. Yeah, cockpits. That's right. Planes, cars, canoes, yes. Apollo 11 missions, submarines, or drones, like a little cockpit drone. Anything that's sort of moving around as if you're in a boat of some kind of car cockpit thing where you're strapped in. That's what it's for. It's not for shooters. Like it, yeah, you can do it for shooters, but I don't think it has a lastability. Does it? I don't think so. Now, one thing I'm excited about is that apparently this is going to be available on PC. Does that mean I can run DCS on an F14 while running something like Top Gun music in the background?
I feel the need for speed.
Hell yeah, I'm down. I'm down for that. This is how realistic it is. if I'm playing sometimes and I turn a corner, the sunlight comes down on my arm, I can feel the sunlight on my arm. You can feel it on that arm, you can't feel it on that arm. Is there sunlight in the room? No, there's not. But the illusion of seeing the sunlight on the arm, it makes you feel warmer on one side of your body. It's bizarre. I think other people have said that online. It's actually quite freaky. And that is basically due to the screens being HDR. HDR is such a cool thing in a VR headset, especially when it works this well. The sunlight is so bright that it feels like it gets in your eye at sunset sometimes. If you can, subscribe, and then I can keep doing this. That would be nice. Now, we do need to address some barriers. There are a couple of walls, potentially, limits to some people using this. And one of the biggest ones is actually sickness. I've seen it happen. And to be honest, it happened to me. I was sick for probably the first collective 4 hours of using it. You can get over it. You can absolutely get over the sickness. There's no problem once you get over it. But there are a few percentiles of people out there who, when they pop it on for the very first time, it's an instant reflex to want to vomit. It's not pretty. I actually, story time, I actually went for pilot in the Air Force, and I kind of got through. My hearing wasn't perfect, so I couldn't go all the way. But to get through that point, I had to throw myself around in aerobatic lessons. So I went up in aerobatic tour thing on this little Russian trainer, Yak, and then I got better. Every time I did it, I got better. So you do get better with motion sickness the more you expose yourself to it. Your brain just gets used to it. It goes away. Secondly, the barrier is price. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I guess it's up there. It's more than the PlayStation. It's probably worth it because if you look at everything else, you got to buy a computer, then you got to buy the headset. The PlayStation is a lot less than the computer. It's a tough one, especially if this becomes available on computer, on Windows, which apparently it will be, then it's going to be a pretty good value option. Online racing creates a huge amount of sweat, so try and get a ceiling fan going, try and get some sort of a fan on you. Definitely helps. That is one tip I would recommend. Areas of improvement. Well, with Gran Turismo, yeah, clearly we don't have all the information up on the HUD, so we're a little bit disadvantaged to people playing on a screen. Why are people playing on a screen still? It's so boring. Yeah, okay, you might get sick. Yeah, okay, you don't get all the information. But, man, the screen is like, it's like literally playing Nintendo 64 versus PlayStation 5. Like, why would I want to play 2D now? I don't want to. I want to play VR. This is the way to do it. Anyway, this little compilation is a little bit of a love letter to using this. It's kind of something I've always dreamed to have, driving in a racing sim. I've been playing racing sims since Jeff Crammond's original GP games. I think I played GP1, definitely 2, 3, 4. Played all of those. GTR 2. Man, I loved all that stuff. So I've played most of the sims out there, and it is just another level to get into VR. It's so good. It's so good. I feel like that is the future. I see these online competitions for esports and all that kind of stuff where they're playing on a screen. Surely it's going to go to VR, surely. But we'll see. We will see where it goes. Also, I want one of those Fanatec DD Extreme wheels, but I've already got the base. So do I have to buy the base and the wheel together? Or can I just get the wheel? You tell me. Oh yeah, if you want to like clean the lenses inside, don't use your breath. Like don't go like and then wipe it down, because it kind of like, I think it takes away the anti-reflective material. So you want to use some sort of like a lens cleaner or mobile phone cleaner, I think. Like a lens cleaner, I'd say, would be the thing, with a microfiber cloth. So use that. And also, If you're going to let a friend have a go on this thing, and they have heaps of makeup on, just know you're going to be cleaning that out for a while. Here we are, my own car in real life. Yep. If you park under a tree, it gets heaps of leaf litter in there. You see, this is how good the graphics are, or detail is in this game. Look, see the rear vision mirror there. The glass is got this green hue to it on the side. That's actually what it's like in real life. Like, that's exactly what mine is like. I've got those exact wheels. All right, let's sit inside. Old familiar workplace here. I feel like I can just press the buttons. There's the heated seat buttons down the bottom there. Traction control on and off. Haha, even the roof looks like the same kind of material. Very well balanced car, slightly underpowered. But you know, it's a daily for me. I don't need something too crazy. I say we take this to the track. It does sound like the car. It's not perfect, but it does sound like it is my car. The handling is pretty close to real life. Like, it's pretty good. Let's just try get the height right. I'm a bit closer to how I actually sit in the car. Get my height. I can see the humps on the bonnet now. Yeah, that's better. Now, can I do a donut in this? Yes, I can! Goodbye, tyres. You're holding me back. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. It's a heartfelt thank you. Can't believe my last video. It's like my second video on this channel got 30,000 views. That's crazy. So good. Thank you guys. But like, if there's anything I can fix, let me know. Or like, you know, you tell me. Comments are open, baby.
done. Oh, I gotta have a list. That was so funny. Is it on camera?